right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to this year's Level Up announcement party. Wesley, here we are again, another year, and can you believe it's almost time for the Level Up Summit?
I know it's hard to believe it's coming so quickly. We're only about 8 weeks away.
It's crazy. It is coming in hot and heavy. It's going to be our biggest and best ever, as we're going to talk about and cover in just a few minutes. We're going to hang out for a couple of minutes to give everybody a chance to join the room or whichever stream you're watching. We should be streaming in all the places. So as always, if you can see us and you can hear us, say hello via a comment. We need to see some of those comments pop up so that we know. All right, we've got our first comment coming in. Woohoo from the team. Looks like we're live over in Facebook. Anybody in YouTube land? I'd love to see a YouTube comment pop up. But yeah, Wesley, I mean, it always feels like it's an end of the year thing because I guess technically it is, but we're almost there. We are almost to Q3 or 4.
I know, and I'm excited about this one because of some of the information we're going to share, and it's pretty exciting, and I'm really pumped on. We've had a lot of positive feedback about the branding and so forth. So I'm pretty pumped.
Yes, absolutely. We'll see some of the new branding as we go through the slides today. We got a lot of shout outs coming in. Chris, good to see you. Can't wait to see you at the summit, sir. We've got people checking in from Boston, Toronto. We've gone international. Where's everybody at? I love to see the locations of where everyone is. It looks like everybody's making their way to the stream. I see the stream count climbing, which is fantastic. It is great to see everybody, and we're really excited to show you what we have in store for this year's Level Up Summit, including some but not all of our speakers for this year. And Wesley, I have to say, we've really done well as far as the speaker roster. We've got some heavy hitters coming in this year.
Well, we have the new venue, which we'll talk about. So we outgrew the old place, so we have a new venue. It's larger. We have more speakers. So it's pretty cool. You'll see as we get into this, just the number that we have, and we'll talk a little bit about the plan to reveal them all.
Absolutely. It is bittersweet. I did love the Statler. Shout out to the Statler in the comments if you were there at any of the past summits. It was an amazing venue, but we've just sadly outgrown it. So we're going bigger and better this year. And why don't we hop into it, Wesley? I mean, we've got some slides to talk about the venue. Let me bring up the deck here. And we can kick off the official speaker reveal party today for this year's Level Up. As we can see, we've got the new branding going on. It looks fantastic. I'm really pumped up on this. But what's even cooler is we're giving away a ticket today. So if you don't have one yet, you do have a chance to win. If you didn't officially register for today's webinar, maybe you're just randomly catching the stream, you can go ahead and scan that QR code and enter to win a free ticket at the end of this webinar. So
right, must be present to win.
That's right. You've got to stay tuned to the end, and we're going to spin the wheel. If you know what I'm talking about, you know you've seen it. We're going to have some fun spinning the wheel, and we're going to give away a free ticket to one lucky winner today. So going. Actually, we'll have one more slide in the middle of the presentation where you can get that QR code.
And actually, it's a VIP ticket.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh, okay. That's nice. We'll talk about the perks that'll get you in a couple of minutes as well. So go ahead, scan that if you didn't register for today's event to enter to win a free VIP ticket today. We're here to talk about this year's Level Up Summit, and it is our 4th global event. It is crazy that this is the 4th one already. It feels like just yesterday when we kicked this thing off, not knowing if anyone was even going to show up. And turns out we sold it out, and every year since, it's just been a sellout event. It's become the event of the year. Incredible speaker. I mean, Wesley, just off the top of your head, like, what would you say is your favorite part of Summit?
Well, I think it's the excitement, right? You have all the people from around the world all together, so it's just a fun, exciting. It's bell to bell, right? From early in the morning till late at night, a lot of activity, but just the vibe and the energy and the excitement, I think, is what I like the most about it. Obviously, as staff, we're working a lot, but it's a lot of fun.
It is nonstop. It's long days, long nights, education, networking, partying, the whole shebang. we do the roadmap reveal, which is always fun. We typically drop a lot of fun new features at the event, which is awesome. But I think, yeah, it's just being a part of the ecosystem live together is so amazing, right? You're going to bump into people
Well,
like, oh my gosh, I saw your tutorial on that thing. That was amazing. And then, oh my gosh, there's Sean coming at us in real life. It's a blast.
well, and I love whenever they do the reveal of all the features, the drops and the excitement in the crowd. You have some people who hoot and holler for one and not the other, and so it's cool to see that live and real
Oh,
time
it's
feedback.
always totally. It's so fun to see what everybody loves. Expanded character count and tasks. It's like, whoa, who knew? Everybody wanted more characters. But yes, we've got, in addition to that, we've got our tech support team, which is always a fan favorite as well. So we're flying in a bunch of the team members from the support team, the product team, the engineering team. So you literally get to hang out with the folks that write the code and build the products. So there's no better way to sort of, if you really wanted to chat with the team about something specific, the summit is an amazing venue to do that. We do have, of course, a little hype video here. So let's go ahead and check this out. Hopefully everybody can hear it. Let us know in the comments when I hit play, just to make sure you guys can hear the sound.
I'm not hearing it.
You're not hearing it?
But I can read some lips. How's that?
Oh no, you're not hearing it, and maybe no one's hearing it.
Well, we'll keep the party rolling.
Hopefully everybody can get a sense of like the size, the scale, the grandeur. I mean, look at that ballroom. It's insane.
The robots are always a hit.
All right. Well, just trust us. There was a really fun soundtrack. It was like really intense. But yeah, hopefully you got the picture from the video. It's a full-on production, right? Total sound show, amazing ballroom. We've got breakout rooms. And I'm not going to go ahead and read through all of these reviews here, but I did want to point out the first one, which I think really sums it up. Sean Greenway, OG from the community. What he loves about the event is not just the knowledge, but the relationships that you build. And I think that's really it, right? Like we sort of form cohorts or classes at these events. And I can't tell you how many folks I've seen leave the event and either become like really good friends, business partners. I think we've even had some like romantic relationships develop out of the events. So
and what's cool is we see that at all of our events, right? Where not the romantic relationships, but the partnerships and the friendships, where it's a unique ecosystem, and if you attended one of our SaaSpreneur events that we held somewhere around the world this year, I think that's what's really cool is the friendships and the community that comes out of these events and all of our events, which I'm excited to be part of.
100%. All right, let's talk a little bit about the venue. Again, we did outgrow the Statler, so we are moving to an event space called the Anatole by Hilton. And I think like the best way to sum it up is it's basically like a resort level experience this year.
Yes.
Resort level amenities. It's in a very cool area of Dallas, I'm told, west of your local. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about that. But I think what I'm most excited for is the takeover. We really take over the space from a branding perspective. So you really feel like you're in like high level world when you arrive.
Yeah. High level hotels, what I like to say.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm pumped up to see. Go ahead.
I was just going to say it is a resort style hotel. There are a lot of amenities. I know some people are bringing their families and so forth, but it is a really, really large hotel. And so what we've been really strategic in how we've set up in the hotel, so we can take over that whole area that we're going to be set up in. So I think you'll see when you get in, you'll see high level everywhere and know exactly where to go as you come in. So
apparently Bridget's been there, because she's saying it's so much nicer. And if that's true, that's insane, because the Statler, I think, was really awesome. So I'm pretty pumped up. Let's do a quick airport check. There are 2 airports in the area. I didn't know this for a while, and I was like, wait, what? How come nobody told me about Love Field? Love Field is like really close to downtown Dallas. And then you have the major one, Dallas-Fort Worth. But either one, you're within striking distance, within like a 45-minute drive, right?
Right. Yes. Both are real. And this hotel is right off the highway, so it's really easy to access as well.
Cool. So just know when you're booking, don't forget to check Love Field. You might actually find some better deals or closer flights. That's a little insider tip there. All right, let's talk a bit about the agenda for this year's Level Up Summit. Wesley, you want to walk us through this? We start on October 13th, which is basically the registration day, but also the VIP welcome party.
Yeah. So in essence, on the 13th, you'll see the registration window that's open. But really, everything kicks off at 5 o'clock. We'll have that reception, that welcome party that will flow right into the evening. And then we jump right into day one, October 14th. We'll kick it off bright and early. And every day is jam packed as we go through here. One thing that we're going to do this time that we haven't done historically speaking on these reveals is we'll talk a little bit more about the evening activities. That was a request that came through. So we heard you on that. So we'll talk a little bit about that on this call. But you'll see it's 3 full days. These days are packed as you go through here. We also try to strategically work in some exhibitor sessions in here because one thing that's really cool with our event is a lot of our pretty much 90 plus 99% of our exhibitors are unique to our ecosystem, which is cool. And so we make sure that we have those worked through here strategically, but really from the keynotes to our breakout sessions, it is a full schedule every day right into our evening activities. And then we have this extra day that we added. Last year, we had the extra day at the beginning of the event. This year, we added our encore day at the end of the event. So you'll see that's an extra day that you can elect to do if you want to stick around for Friday, the 17th. And we'll talk a little bit about that as we work our way through.
Absolutely. And we do kick off early and on time. So the nights, the evenings are amazing, but take it from me, you don't want to overdo it because we start right on time. You do not want to miss one of the keynotes because you're still sleeping in or waking up. So just be prepared. We kick off at 9 a.m. every day, but don't worry, we're going to have a good time in the evening as well. All right, we've got our reminder. If you joined late, we are giving away a VIP ticket at the end of this webinar. So if you didn't register for this webinar, if you just saw the stream pop up and said, oh, sweet, I'll check this out, scan that. You can win a VIP ticket at the end of today's call. So going on.
One thing real fast, Jay, I see your question about 3 full days. Last year, that final day went to around noon. It is a full day this time. So, it's just, you'll see just with the sheer number of speakers and sessions that we have, it is a full day that we have on day 3.
Absolutely. All right. So who's ready to meet some speakers? Give us some shouts in the comments here. Are you guys ready to meet? Not all of them today, because we're going to have another party in a couple of weeks where we'll come back and reveal the rest of them. But we've got some heavy hitters that we're about to roll through. So drum roll.
Yeah, and actually, let's talk about that. There are so many speakers this year, so many sessions that just so you know, Chase kind of alluded to it. We have to actually split this up into 2 speaker reveal sessions. So we have another one coming up in a few weeks. So you're only getting a taste of them today. We're going to focus a lot on the schedule, a lot of some of the particulars to the program, but you'll see a lot of the speakers, but just know there's even more coming. So just stay tuned. So yes, put the comments in. Yes, ready. Put it all in here. Let's see it.
I love it. And so let's talk about the format, right? So we have the main ballroom. So we have keynote speakers in the big room, and then we have these breakout tracks, which are smaller rooms, still a great size audience though. And they do fill up. So you want to check out the agenda ahead of time and make sure you kind of earmark the ones that you want to hit and get to that room as fast as you can, because there will be, is it 3 or 4 sessions that happen simultaneously, Wesley, in the breakouts?
There's 3, and then we have an additional affiliate version for people that are in the affiliate track. But also one unique thing this year, and we do a post-event survey. One of the comments that we heard is people would like to have the speakers somewhat in tracks. So you'll see that this year as we tried to create tracks so that you can, from your side, say, oh, I want to go one that's more technical, or I want to go one that's more SaaS. You'll see as you go through here different tracks that you can try to align with the speakers in those tracks.
Absolutely. Great point. So let's meet our first breakout speaker. She's somewhat of a celebrity in our community, I would say, and that is Kristen Rushman. She is in the agency track, but if you know her, you know she's going to bring some technical, really actionable insights as well to her talk. She basically knows email and email deliverability better than anybody I have ever met. So if you're interested in stepping up your email marketing game, I would not miss this talk.
Yeah, and a lot of people go to her for email deliverability questions, and so she's a go-to resource.
100%. If you're having issues or challenges with DMARC or DNS records related to your email marketing, she literally is the guru. She has helped, I would say, probably thousands of high levelers at this point get rocking with their email marketing. And again, she's a fantastic person. She's going to knock it out of the park for sure in her track. So again, if you are having issues with email deliverability or you want to learn more about how to dominate the email channel, don't miss Kristen's talk for sure. All right, are we ready for our next breakout speaker, also in the agency track? And it looks like she's with us here today in the comments. That is Miss Marley Jacks. So she is an award-winning filmmaker, globally recognized expert in video creation. She's a YouTube growth guru, I would say, and content strategist. She's got literally millions of views across her YouTube channel. I like her because she can be some kind of controversial, Wesley. She knows how to stir the pot, I would say. And she's got this really, I don't know if you've seen this, she has this really cool motion going on around weddingfunnels.com.
I was going to bring this up.
Yeah, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I'll save the details and I'll let her share it in her session. But it's really fascinating what she has going on in that space, and it's been a big year for her. And so, congratulations! I'm sure she'll talk a little bit about that. So it's fascinating what she's doing in that space and how that can be leveraged. I think for other people can use it in their specific market. So this is a really interesting session.
Absolutely. It looks like some folks in the comments know exactly what we're talking about. And so is sure to be a fun, exciting chat there as well. So again, if you're looking to step up your content game, grow your YouTube channel, or even just see what she's cooking up in the wedding space world, turning weddings into entrepreneurial opportunities and helping new couples stay out of debt, it's going to be an awesome talk for sure. All right, let's meet our next breakout speaker. She's in the SaaS track, and that is another familiar face if you've been to some of our SaaSpreneur events, Lisa Cato. So she's a certified admin known to many as the queen of automation, and for good reason, I would say. She understands the customer journey and how to leverage automation to optimize and scale. Again, she is another person who I would say has helped hundreds, if not thousands, of high levelers. Wesley, we've had the chance to hang out with her in person.
Yeah, and we actually had her speak at our event in London because, to your point, she is the queen of automations, and that is an area I think that she has a lot of experience in this area, not only to high level, but across multiple platforms. And so I'm really excited to have her at our event here and to talk to the crowd and have everybody have the opportunity to hear from her because, as like I said, she is the queen of automations, and I work a lot with her also on the certified admin, a lot of stuff we're doing on that side. So there's a lot going on with her. We're excited to have her as part of the lineup.
100%. And we talk a lot, Wesley, at our events about sort of the dynamic between, the visionary and the integrator. If you're an integrator type of person like myself, you don't want to miss Lisa's talk. She has so many years of experience, and she's really mapped out the operational side of, pretty much any business. So she's definitely somebody that you can learn some shortcuts from. And as you can see in the comments and community, lots of folks have benefited from Lisa's insights. So can't wait to see her on the stage. Let's meet our next breakout speaker in the product track. This is Peter D'Amato. So Peter is an expert in what I call the wizardry of figuring out who's visiting your website, even if they haven't filled out a form. He can teach you how to get their contact info, get it into high level, and how to reach out across channels like email, LinkedIn, and of course retargeting, but doing it compliantly, which I think is the key. Because this can be sort of a dark art if not done correctly. And so Peter's going to show you how to do it on the up and up. It's an amazing skill. When you figure that out, Wesley, I mean, that's one of these ninja level marketing tactics.
Well, and you kind of glossed over it, but the ability to do it and scale and then use it to scale through retargeting, because that is typically the lowest cost per acquisition on the retargeting side. So this is a
Mhm.
great session. You'll notice as we go through this, he's mentioning the different tracks. So this is a really, really good session if you're looking for ways specifically for, like, my interest is around the retargeting area, because that's something that we work a lot on. So I'm pumped. It's gonna be a good session.
Yeah, and maybe we should have like stepped that back. You go to a website, you don't fill anything out, and then like the next day, that company's messaging you on like you're seeing their ad on Instagram. That's like the wizardry we're talking about here, and Peter
Right.
is an expert into how to make that happen. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, you definitely don't want to miss Peter's breakout session at this year's event. All right, our next breakout track speaker is also in the product track, and that is Mr. Manik Band. So Manik is you probably know him if you've been following the SEO side of our community. He's sort of a celebrity in the SEO space. He's literally a world renowned SEO expert, and he's the founder of Search Atlas, which hopefully we have recently rolled out an awesome integration with. They're sort of like, I like to call them the high level of SEO. They're like the all-in-one
Yes.
SEO tool. It is currently still in beta, but it's going to be a big release upcoming when it rolls out publicly. I'm going to say, Wesley, I saw, and Monik has a lot of really good content on social. If you don't follow him on Instagram, I would suggest you do if you're interested in SEO. Just the other day, I saw a clip that I thought was amazing where he basically shares, they did this really in-depth report and they found that, and it makes total sense, you need your keywords in the comments of your Google reviews. And that was just like such a no-brainer mind bomb, which makes total sense, right? Like if you sell Botox, you want people leaving comments that mention Botox. And so Monik's going to deliver countless nuggets for sure like that during his talk. And I'm sure he's also going to talk about Search Atlas in conjunction with High Level. So if you've been interested in like how that's going to work or how to leverage the two together, this is a track that you're probably not going to want to miss.
Yeah, and I think that's another really interesting point, where, because there are a lot of people. I just saw something in the Facebook group asking about the Search Atlas component and how that works in connection with High Level. So it's really cool to have the creator of it there hosting a session to be able to answer questions. It is in beta, as you mentioned, but it's been a really, really successful deployment within our community.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a strong track for sure. You don't want to miss it if you're interested in learning how to grow your business organically, right? We're talking about organic search traffic that we
Yes.
didn't have to pay for, which is sort of like the holy grail. All right, our next breakout track speaker is somebody that, Wesley, I think if we had like a go-getter of the year award, I bet we would both give it to the same person, and that
Yes.
is CC Tan. She's also in the product track. She has just been kicking butt.
Yes, she's awesome. She's has an event going on right now, I think, in the Philippines with 1,000 people at it. So she, to your point, she is a go-getter, certified admin. So I think her story's great, but also just how she uses the certified admin program is really awesome as well.
100%. She's got one of the fastest growing high level communities, I would say.
Mhm.
Um, Hundreds of people, if not thousands at this point, and she's actually on a mission to provide over 5,000 jobs to Filipinos by the end of 2025. I don't doubt that she'll hit it, right? She is, again, a go-getter of a person. She's a great speaker, and literally her and her network have helped, I don't know, probably tens of thousands of high levelers as far as getting set up, managing the back end, all that kind of stuff. Oh, and it looks like she's here with us in the
Oh,
comments. So great to see you. We can't wait to see your talk, CC. I think if you're interested in making a career out of supporting high levelers, you don't want to miss this track. And just an all around awesome person. So, again, can't wait to see her talk at this year's event. All right, let's meet our next breakout speaker of 2025, and that is Mr. Michael Reamer. Michael is a SaaSpreneur, and he's also an AI ninja, I would say, especially in the field of voice AI. He has really done an amazing job taking voice AI and high level, building it out for all sorts of different industries. He's also done an incredible job with his white label, I would say. So if you are interested in becoming or growing as a SaaSpreneur, You don't want to miss Michael's chat. The way he's white labeled high level and made it his own is pretty awesome, I would say. And again, if you are like interested in the idea of SaaSpreneurship and growing your own white labeled brand, especially if you want to leverage, I mean, Wesley, I've been saying this all year. Most AI tools you pay for, you get content. With high level, you literally can be the provider of AI, right? And
Correct.
so Michael's somebody that you can learn for how to do that, literally how to go sell AI to businesses around the world. And I don't know if you've had a chance to interact with Michael yet, but he's sort of like a really up and comer in the AI space.
Well, and I don't know if you just saw the video that he posted, I don't know, it was a day or two ago in the Facebook group. It, blew up with lots of people in the comments on like, how did you do that? And so that's what's really cool. If you like his particular session, if that's part of your questions, like how, well, that's why you want to attend his session.
100%. If you're trying to get better at prompting and figuring out how to make those crazy AI bots that can, handle all sorts of stuff, Michael's the chat that you don't want to miss. Mm-hmm. All right, let's meet our next breakout speaker, also in the AI track, and that is Carly Mayers. She is another high-level SaaSpreneur and thought leader in the AI space. She's an expert at helping founders and marketing teams simplify their systems, automate their sales, and scale with confidence. She's also, I don't know if you've had a chance to check out much of her content, Wesley, but she's also a really inspiring speaker. She's got an awesome story and really captivating as a speaker. She's not just what I like on the hype train of AI, I would say. Like, I've seen a lot of talks this year where it's basically like, check out this tool, it's amazing. Check out this tool, it's amazing. Check out this tool. Carly really helps businesses like, you don't need those, you need these, and this is how you're going to implement it for your business to actually make money from it.
Well, and I think as we kind of work our way through the breakouts speakers, I think a lot of what you're hearing is the how component, like how to do this, how to do that. Because really, when you attend a lot of these breakout sessions, that's really what you're looking for is like, okay, how am I going to use this in my business to grow, scale? How am I going to use this to help my customers? Which is exactly what she's going to, cover, that type of information, which is really, especially with AI, which is really important.
100%. Yep. So between her and Michael, I think we've got some heavy hitters here in the AI space, especially if you're looking to, again, capitalize on AI and monetize it, right? It's one thing to be, I think last year, early part of this year, we were in that like, wow, whiz bang, like look at what it can do phase. But now we have the experts in the community that have figured out like how to monetize it. And that's what I think is most exciting about this track for sure.
And this is really only about half of our breakouts. We have a whole nother session of breakout speakers that we'll reveal on the 22nd. So just realize we're just going through about half of these. Otherwise, we'll be on this call for 2 hours.
Absolutely. Let's move into our next track, which is going to be the affiliate track. And our first breakout speaker that we're announcing here is Mr. Greg Cook. He comes from the realty space. He's first used, this is pretty funny. If you go to his YouTube channel, his first YouTube video is all about how he hates social media. And so because he hates it, he had to systematize it and figure out how to monetize it without it like taking over his life and his existence. So if you're somebody who's like, I just hate social media, but I understand I have to figure it out, this is a talk you're probably not going to want to miss. In general, Wesley, I think I'm really proud of all of the affiliates that are willing to come talk, because it's a competitive space. And I feel like a lot of affiliates don't want to share their secret sauce of how they're, making so much money and generating so many affiliates. So the folks like Greg that are going to come and sort of open up the playbook is really a rare opportunity.
Yeah, because to your point, it is a competitive space. And so the fact that they're able to say, here's how I'm doing it, here's what you need to do. These are invites only sessions. So if you are an affiliate and that is an area that you're focused in, make sure you reach out to your affiliate manager and say, hey, how do I get into these sessions? And they'll share with you exactly where they are at the hotel and make sure you get invited to those.
Yeah. So Greg, I also want to point out, he's not just an affiliate, right? He's an incredible internet marketer. He specializes in low ticket digital products. He's generated hundreds of thousands of dollars selling those. But on the affiliate side, in 1 year, he went from brand new affiliate to commander, which is our top level of affiliates. So he definitely knows how to get it done on the affiliate side of things as well. So I think his talk is sort of a double whammy. If you're interested in learning about how to sell digital products, or also if you're just interested in like, hey, I know I need to get going as a high level affiliate, but I don't know how, you probably want to check out Greg's talk.
Yeah.
Next up is another affiliate in the another breakout speaker in the affiliate channel, and that is Pavel Ketsuk. Pavel is really amazing. I mean, an incredible story and an amazing guy. We had the chance to hang out with him in Dubai, I believe. He joined us at our Sapspreneur event there. He is, I love this. I took it from his Instagram bio, a Ukrainian kid who changed his life with a laptop. He literally moved to America as a refugee status with $56 in total in his pocket, and has literally become one of our top affiliates, who obviously you can tell generates a ton of money. When you make it to the top of the high level affiliate program, you're doing pretty well for yourself. And so Pavel is a master at that, and I'm sure his talk is going to be really inspiring.
Well, and you look at the times that we've had him on we've done workshops and so forth with him, that they are by far some of the most impactful workshops in the comments and around the content that he shares. It's just, he's just so well received from the community. So I'm sure this will be another really good session. But like I said, if you want to, if you're an affiliate, you're in that track, reach out to your affiliate manager about getting invited to these sessions.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think anybody can just walk into the door of the affiliate track sessions, because again, it is kind of, it's amazing that these guys and women are going to open up the playbooks here. So if you want to get into those tracks, reach out to your affiliate manager so that they can try to make sure you have a seat. All right. So that was, again, not all of the breakout speakers. We're going to have another party webinar in a couple of weeks to reveal the rest. But how about we meet some of our keynote speakers, Wesley?
Yes. Once again, this is about half of them.
That's right. That's right. So our very first keynote that we're announcing for the 2025 Level Up Summit is Mr. Mike Michalowicz. So this guy, if you don't know him, is a character. He is a best-selling author. He's sold hundreds of thousands of books. He's on a mission to, quote, eradicate entrepreneurial poverty. And Michael, if you go to his website, you'll see that he has some of the strongest recommendations I think I've ever seen. Like Don Miller of StoryBrand has an awesome endorsement of him. Guy Kawasaki, if you know him, he was like famous as an Apple brand evangelist. This guy comes fully endorsed. We did a spotlight session with him years ago, actually, Wesley, and it was I remember it being one of the funnest and most funny sessions that I'd ever done.
Well, and I don't know, maybe you want to show your next slide as you're talking a little bit on the humor side.
Yeah, I cut this from his website to give you a sense of like his sense of humor. I thought this is so funny. Like you're scrolling on his website and you're like, Mike is with celebrities all the time. And you're like, oh, really? And then you look at the pictures and it's like, look at the Tony Robbins one. Mike's all the way up in the skybox. Him and Oprah hanging out from his couch. So as you can see, he's not just hilarious, but as we got a comment here from somebody who follows him, Mike is 100% the real deal. That's right. So it's an amazing mix of like humor, but like incredible business advice at the same time.
I will share this with you guys. So I can't share too much, but we did a partnership with Mike where there's a part of a TV show that launches this fall. So there is a TV show that we're working with Mike with, and it launches, I believe, in September. So you'll want to stay tuned for that around the TV show that's rolling out. So we're really excited about that, because I think one of his superpowers is the ability to quickly assess a business, where the gaps are in that business, and then be able to solve the problem of that business in a relatively short order. Mm-hmm. And so stay tuned for details around the TV show rolling out with Mike.
I love it. Maybe Mike will reveal some of the more details from the stage. I don't know. But it's not a keynote that you want to miss. It's for sure to be both insightful and entertaining.
That is on Encore Day, and we'll try to be clear as we go through here. So that is going to be on that extra Encore Day, is whenever he's speaking.
Awesome. All right, let's meet our next keynote speaker, and that is Mr. Kevin Harrington. He is one of the original sharks on Shark Tank. I probably don't even have to say that. Everybody knows who this guy is. He is the inventor of the infomercial, basically, and
Right.
he's the chairman of Big Brand Ventures. I mean, you don't need to say much more about him, right? This guy's business experience is unmatched.
Yeah, and I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but he's part owner in literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of businesses because of the advice that he has. A lot of people know him from the TV show and so forth. However, but since then, behind the scenes, the number of businesses that he's been consulting and been part of, it's pretty staggering when you kind of understand the full scope and scale of it. So I'm really excited to have him part of the program.
100%. I think most people, most successful business people in their lives, maybe buy and sell one or two businesses if they're lucky, right? And so for someone to have been involved in so many deals, it's a rare opportunity to get insights that from somebody who just knows the ins and outs and has systematized the whole process. Like you said, invested in hundreds of businesses and obviously is a personality, right? The guy's like one of the kings of TV these days. So we know that he's going to give an amazing talk and you're not going to want to miss that one for sure. All right. Our next keynote speaker, this might be my most exciting reveal of the year. I was so excited when I heard he was going to be joining us, and that is Mr. Neil Patel. This guy, if you've been in the space, you know he is one of the OGs when it comes to marketing, specifically digital marketing. He's a New York Times bestseller. He was one of the top 100 entrepreneurs under 30, as voted on by Mr. Obama, President Obama. He's was ranked a top 10 marketer by Forbes, and his agency literally works with the biggest enterprises on the planet. Not much more to add. I mean, this guy's a legend.
Truly a legend, truly a trailblazer. Has provided everything from consulting to agency type services across the board, product creator, bookseller. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And so he's one of the main session keynotes. Super pumped to have him. He's another one of the keynotes. And like I said, these are only about half of them that we're working our way through as we go through today's episode.
Yeah. I'm super excited for his talk because you mentioned products, and I've always been impressed at how certain marketers that get to a certain scale are able to create these tools that are so useful that they put out onto the internet that typically free. And then through that, they get so much data. So Neil and his agency have so much data, and they put out these reports that are so helpful for the entire industry.
Right.
Aren't many people in the game at that level of scale. And so, I mean, I can't say much more other than you're definitely not going to want to miss Neil's talk. I know he's going to drop just next level insights for sure. All right. Our next keynote speaker is another sort of larger than life person, I would say, and that is Mr. Jesse Itzler. Jesse is what I would call the quintessential American entrepreneur. If you've ever seen his talk, it is both insightful and inspiring. He basically was a co-founder of Marquis Jets, which was like the first sort of like jet sharing app or system, I would say. He then founded a water company called Zico Coconut Water, which he sold to Coca-Cola. And then he went on to buy into the Atlanta Hawks. He's one of the co-owners of an NBA team. So this guy,
I mean, he's a billionaire with a B. He's a billionaire.
He is a billionaire, but he's also one of the most down-to-earth dudes you'll ever see take the stage. I mean, he's a total character. His talk is multimedial, I would say. It's a mix of like music, visuals, comedy. It's like hard to explain them until you've seen it, and you're not going to want to miss it. That's what I would say.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to have Jesse. I think it's going to be awesome. He brings the energy. He brings a wealth of experience and to kind of interwork all that in. He's even bringing his own DJ because of the way he works everything in here. So it's pretty cool.
100%. And he's one of the few people on earth that I would say has mastered the game of business to a level where then he, had sort of the epiphany of like what really matters in life. So he can
Correct.
talk to you about business, but he could also talk to you about life. And you're going to get both during his talk. And it's definitely it's a ride when you watch Jesse speak. So I'm really pumped that we're going to have him at the summit. Uh, our next speaker is another legend, I would say. I mean, it's just like heavy hitter after heavy hitter here, Wesley. He's also going to be speaking on Encore Day, and that is Mr. Ryan Deiss, another digital marketing legend. I don't know if I need to go through his credentials. I think most of us know exactly who Ryan is, but these days he's scaling up. And this is funny. I took it from his Instagram bio as well. Scaling my $200 million portfolio, and then in parentheses, still home for dinner. I think that really illustrates the kind of guy that Ryan is. He's just a really good guy with really valuable insights.
Well, and last year he was one of the keynote speakers last year, and by far, and we had, he spoke at an event we had over in the UK, and the general take has always been with his sessions is that it's just packed with tactical takeaways, things you can implement today. What could you leave that session and do today that will impact your business? Because the cool thing with him is he's involved in running his business, and so he's able to bring those real world experiences and say, boom, here you are, you can do this today, which I think people like, and that's why he's been so well received when he does his talks.
100%. And as I mentioned in his bio, he has a huge portfolio of businesses that are running right now. So it's not like he did this 10 years ago and is reminiscing about how he did it. He's growing businesses right now, and if the talk is similar to the one we saw in the UK, he's going to show you like literally what they're experimenting with right now and what's working, right, including on the AI side of things. I really enjoyed when he got into how they're using AI with their ads. And I would say every time I've seen him talk, the person next to me and I look at each other and go, he's just such a pro at speaking. It's one of the best talks in general you'll ever see, because he is literally like a professional speaker. The way he delivers things from stage is just awesome and inspiring. So really excited to have Ryan with us. In addition to Ryan, we have Mr. Roland Frazier joining us. So do you want to talk about Roland and his relationship with Ryan and the things that they've built?
Well, and I think it's a similar story, but a different talk track where you have they're both involved in lots of different businesses. What I think is really cool with Roland is that I think a lot of his activities have been around the buying and the selling. And a lot of people you build a business because you want to figure out how can you sell the business, or maybe the fastest way to scale is to acquire another business. So I think he brings a unique perspective and a roadmap or a blueprint for those individuals that are looking to do that type of activity. So he and Ryan work a lot on deals. His talk track's a little different in that area.
100%. But again, somebody with insane experience in the industry. They've built some of the biggest events in the industry, some of the biggest companies in the industry. And
if you know him at all, uber smart.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a super, super smart guy. And I think the ability to kind of process it all and then put it out in kind of general terms is pretty cool as well. So I love listening to his sessions.
Absolutely. And so he's another Encore Day speaker. So as you can see, Encore Day is going to be pretty special. I think it'll probably be a little bit more intimate. And we've got, these keynote folks that are there just to hang out on that extra day. So if you can, I would try to get an Encore ticket. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes here. Okay, so those are the speakers we're announcing today. But again, if you're just joining us, that's not all the speakers, about half of them. We had to split it up. There's so many. We're going to do another one of these webinars in about 2 weeks where we'll announce the rest of the speakers for this year's summit.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit more about what's going on at the event, specifically the exhibitor hall. I have to say, Wesley, we have done, I don't know, probably hundreds of events together since we've, started this journey. And I've never seen an exhibitor hall like ours. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's a different level.
In your unbiased opinion.
In my completely unbiased opinion. But no, I really believe that. Ours is like a party versus a lot of exhibitor halls. People are like, scared to even go over there. Ours, we have to like literally drag people out of it to get them back into the sessions.
Well, and I think that, and as I mentioned earlier, 90, 95, 99, whatever the number is, percent of the exhibitors are unique to our ecosystem. So it's people, it's people who are, their whole business is based around making your high level business successful. And so it's a very symbiotic type of relationship. So it's really a fun, it's actually kind of in a pit this year as you go through the exhibitor area. It's really cool the way it's set up at the hotel. So I'm really excited to see this. There are just, if you want to go back one slide, just real fast. Yep. I think there's one or two bronze. There's a couple of booths left. So if you're looking for a booth or to sponsor or to have an ad or something in the program that goes out, make sure you scan that QR code. You can also go to the URL and there's a link in the top for exhibitors and request information. So let me just do the plug for that team who's working on that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you hit the nail on the head, right? These aren't random businesses that are just trying to like poach our industry or something. Most of these folks, if not all of them, are from the ecosystem, right? So correct. When we look at the next slide that just jumped out at me, like dope. If you're interested in how to automate like physical mail from your high level account, like hit up their booth. They'll show you how to do it. These are folks that literally can expand your high level platform into all sorts of ways that you probably didn't even know was possible. A lot of the booths are crazy interactive. Like look at the one at the top right. It's like a Wheel of Fortune wheel at their booth. We've seen some crazy stuff. But again, don't get lost over there. Make it back to your session on time, right? Like again, we always have to herd the cats out of the exhibitor area when it's time to get started again, which is just a testament to how well the exhibitors do. Okay. How about we talk about some parties, Wesley?
Yes. Historically speaking, we've waited until we got a lot closer. We're going to share a little bit more details earlier. You spoke, we listened. So we'll give you a little bit more details here as we give you more time.
I think the parties have become sort of famous. Our events team knows how to throw down when it comes to parties. Throw a comment in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. We have had some legendary parties, and this year is sure to not disappoint. Night one, our first party, let's just say we hope you like confetti and chaos. This is going to be absolutely insane. We are doing Level Up Bingo Loco. Has anybody done Bingo Loco? Let us know in the comments. This is sort of a newer, viral trend, I would say. But these things are crazy, Wesley. Typically, bingo is about as boring as it can get. And then somebody came along.
B4.
Somebody came along and basically said, what if we turn bingo into like a rave? And it's like this full experience of the music is like, instead of B4, it's the song on your card. It's mixed with like neon and confetti. And it's like a huge party that I know is just going to be absolutely insane. Bridget knows what's up. Maybe you already just threw this one up there. We definitely know how to get down in the evenings. And Chris was actually a Bingo Loco host, which does not surprise me, Chris. In Spain for 3 years. It's absolutely insane. And I'm really excited for this one. If you know, I think we had like what I would say a legendary neon night. I think it was like the first summit. Yeah. This is just going to take Neon Night to another level. So Level Up Bingo Loco is our first night party. So be prepared.
I think we have a picture.
Oh, we do. Yeah. Check this out. So just to give you like a visual sense of what's going to be going on in the room here.
This screams to me B4. B4.
Exactly. This is not your grandma's bingo. This is Bingo Loco. So come ready to get down.
Now, the one thing I would say is make sure you bring bright colors. That was one of the things people wanted to know more in advance so that they can plan accordingly. Make sure you bring bright colors. We'll have neon stuff in there. If you want to bring you some glow paint or whatever you'd like to do, dress bright, neon colors. But the idea is to make bingo fun. That's the focus
That's
here.
right. And that's a good point, Wesley. I don't know if we have an official award for it, but it's become like a thing for whoever brings the best costume to the event. So don't shy away
Yes.
from bringing some accessories with you. That's right. Pack your neon. A smart tip from the team here. And get creative because, whether it's an official award, I can't remember, or not, like you'll definitely feel the love if you show out.
Feel free to bring some crazy hair.
That's right. Wesley and I could both use some like neon wigs if anybody has them. Bring them over. I'll be happy to throw one on, and we're gonna be, in that insanity that you can see on the screen here. So get ready. Night 2. So our second night party is actually a bit of a mystery. So Wesley and I did our best to get the details out of the team, and they were not joking around about keeping this thing tight-lipped. So I don't know if there's much more that we could say, Wesley, about this one.
Okay, so just for context, there's 2 nights. We close what one is, so hopefully people can start sorting out their glow attire and so forth. The second night, I do have some details on it. However, I have been warned that it's I have some clues.
I'm not joking around.
Should
The
we
events
do
team was
clues?
like, no clues, no tips, but hey,
Right.
Wesley's the boss. So if he's gonna drop a tip,
And I'm sure right now they're saying no, no,
look,
no,
there's
no
Celeste. She's
clues.
telling you, stop. What are you gonna do it? Are you gonna give us a tip?
Y'all want clues? Should we do some clues in here?
All right, maybe on the next one, Wesley.
Let's
We'll fight for it for the next webinar. But just know it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fancy, and it's gonna be fun. So maybe we can get some more details for our next.
All right, I have to give you one clue.
All right.
There's some stuff came through. All right, here we are. This is from ChatGPT to try to make it as vague as possible. And that is history repeats itself, but the dress code changed.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, we're gonna keep it at that.
History repeats itself.
No more tips or clues until the next reveal. Maybe we can give you some more intel on that one, but it's going to be fantastic. As you know, we never disappoint when it comes to the evening events, as well as our awards. Let's talk about some of the awards that can be won, or are being won, I would say here. I think Saspreneur Award is one of the flagships here. This is also always a legendary moment when folks get this award. We'll talk about what it means in just a second. Our first award is the Affiliator Award. This is my favorite. You literally get a Hiley trophy that weighs about 50 pounds. And these are for the affiliates who have achieved lifetime amounts of tiers as far as revenue from us. Fun fact about this award. This was back when I was a part of the affiliate management team, Wesley. I don't know if you even know this, but this award was one that I personally had made. And the people that make this award are the same folks that make the MTV Moon Man, if you guys remember that. Remember the MTV Awards and they had the famous Moon Man? It's the same team that makes the trophy. So this trophy is legit, I would say, if you've seen it.
Well, and just I'll give a shout out for the affiliate program. If you don't know, we've paid out around $100 million in affiliate commissions. So these awards are representative of that, but you talk about changing some people's lives. It's phenomenal. So if you're not been part of the affiliate program, make sure you check it out. It's really amazing if you look at the amount of money that's been paid out. And then when you talk to some of these affiliates and just the impact it's had on their lives, it's pretty fascinating.
100%. And I mean, making $1 million is cool, Wesley, but I'm telling you, the trophy's cooler. So one of these days, one of them is going to accidentally go home with me in my bag. That's all I'm saying. So we'll find out.
It's 50 pounds. You have to check it.
That's right. We'll have to pay to get it home. Our next award is the Supercharged SAS program. I don't know if a lot of folks know about this, but we give away electric dream cars. So when you hit a certain tier in the affiliate program on specifically 497 accounts, you can literally go pick the electric car of your choice. And we have seen some amazing choices, obviously, like, you know, electric Porsches and all that kind of stuff, all the way down to an electric golf cart. I'll continue to tell that story. Mr. Rob Bailey actually chose an electric golf cart because he was like, guys, I just bought a beach house with my affiliate revenue. So I need, like, it's like a golf cart community. I'd like an electric golf cart, please. So he wanted it. That's what he got. But yeah, we're going to find out who took home some electric dream cars this year. I love it. I see some folks in the comments that they're going to be next to take home the electric car of their choice. All right, let's talk about SaaSpreneur Awards. We've got the Gold Award. This was, I believe, the first one that we rolled out. You get this baby when you hit 100 SaaS customers. But this one's evolved over the years, Wesley. We had to go platinum because our SaaSpreneurs weren't going to stop at 100. So this one rewards folks who have hit 500. And now there's even another tier. We've got the Diamond. This is for SaaSpreneurs that have over 1,000 SaaS customers running through their accounts. And again, this ain't no fake award that maybe a lot of people earn by just saying that they earned this much money. We see the revenue coming through your Stripe connections into your accounts. So the folks that win these awards are really inspirational. And again, this is another reason you come to the events. If you want to grow a SaaS business of your own, look for the people that are holding these awards because they've been there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was going to say, if you feel like you qualify for one, please make sure you go to summit.gohighlevel.com/awards and fill out the application and submit yourself for the award so that the team can review your account and confirm if you qualify, and if so, at which level.
Yeah, and I see a note from the team that's probably a good idea to point out. If you won, make sure you're at the event to receive the award. You won't have to fly home with it. We'll actually send it to your house. Like, there'll be one on stage for you to take your picture with, but then we'll ship you your actual award. But if you are a winner, we would love to have you there because we will get you up on stage to accept the award with the co-founders. It's a really special moment. You get an awesome picture. And we'd love to have you there. All right, we've got a new award this year, Wesley. Do you want to talk a little bit about this bad boy?
For those of you who attended Summit, whenever Varun was up there saying the key to success is developers. And for those who don't know, we have a thriving marketplace where people, a lot of people know that you can make money as an affiliate. A lot of people know you can make money selling the platform. A lot of people know you can make money using the platform. I don't know if everybody knows that you can make money providing tools and resources inside the marketplace. Yep. And so this has been a growing channel for not only us, but also for people within the ecosystem. So these are awards that we're rolling out now. We did some last year, but we're kind of rolling them out in full force this year. And this marketplace award, it's going to be your big 50-pounder, to use your example there, Chase. So we have several awards that we'll be rolling out this year associated with it. Another little inside tip here. Next week, maybe the week after, somewhere around here, we have a very special contest happening. As everybody knows, we've rolled out a lot of AI features this year. Chase has his top 10 AI high-level releases of 2025 video series that's out there. We have a whole AI agents element. So we're in the process of rolling out this contest in the marketplace where people can provide some AI agents in the marketplace. So that this is coming out. We're going to have lots of prizes and announce the winner and so forth.
Oh,
so
yeah. I know we were going to fully announce it today. It's hung up with the legal team. You guys know how that goes, but we should be able to announce it fully next week. And if it does get through, the prize is insane. Like, a lot of money that the winner of this contest is going to earn. And I think it'll even come with like a big Happy Gilmore check. I'm pushing for that. So that'll be exciting. So yes, this is an awesome new award to shout out and showcase all the awesome work that the developer ecosystem has been doing. If you go to marketplace.gohighlevel.com, you can see all the apps and add-ons that have been built. So again, if you are looking for functionality that's not native in high level, odds are somebody's built it. So go ahead and check the marketplace and see how you can take your account to the next level. All right, let's talk about tickets, Wesley. For the folks that want to come to this year's event, we have the everything included in your general admission ticket. I believe we added stuff into the general admission this year, right?
Yeah, and I think if you look at we try to make sure things are as all inclusive as possible, and so we have our general admission ticket. You know, the venue the way it's set up, the room the way it's set up, everybody has a great seat. But from the moment you check in all the way through, you know, this is a great ticket. The vast majority of our attendees will have this ticket. So if you haven't already, make sure you get a ticket. I will give everyone a little inside tip on the very last day, day 3. So if you're at the event, day 3 at the end is that's the cheapest you'll ever get a ticket. So make sure you stick around till the end. These tickets right now, you can see currently it's $12.97. This is in the process of, these do get more expensive the longer you wait and you get closer and closer to the event. So if you have not got your ticket already, make sure you get one, because they're actually in the process of getting ready to go up as we work our
Well,
way
not only
closer.
that, but they're almost sold out, right? I think we're like
Oh, yeah.
more than 3/4 of the way sold out, and it sells out every year. Again, I'm going to give this disclaimer because I do every time, because it's so sad. There are always people that just fly over thinking, oh, for sure we'll be able to get in. And then like the fire marshal literally says no, and we have to watch people cry and like head back to the airport, and it sucks. So if you want to be there, get your ticket before they sell out. This is the general admission one. It's packed full of also of awesome stuff, as you can see on the screen. We do also have a VIP, and there are a few VIPs left. VIP essentially gets you all your meals, all your drinks, and then this year we actually have a VIP lounge that you get to hang out with during the event as well.
Yeah, and there's a couple things. Obviously, we reserve the best seating up the front of the venue. That's earmarked for the VIPs. And then the VIP lounge is really cool. So there is a separate area for all the food to be included for the VIP ticket holders. So instead of having to go find other places in the venue or down the street or whatever, whatever you may need for your food and refreshments. So we do have a certain area set aside for the VIP. The VIP lounge is a new ad this year. So you will be able to go in there, this VIP lounge, be able to hang out. There'll be refreshments. There'll be some couches, kind of an area you can kind of just chill out and kind of refresh a bit, maybe network, connect with others. So that's a new area. You can see the massage station, which is kind of a cool thing. That's you. So there are 2 different ticket levels. This VIP
and
ticket.
I will say the VIP one always sells out first. So if you want to take Bridget's advice and get one, because it is awesome, and when you get there, you're like, dang it, why didn't I do that? Those are going to go really
by nature. They have, I mean, obviously it's a VIP lounge. By nature, there's limited seating. By nature, that there's just fewer of these, and so that's why they do sell out.
Okay, we also, as Wesley alluded to, have the Encore Day upgrade. So this is really sweet because you get to basically hang out an extra day. The co-founders are going to be there in a more intimate environment. We're all just going to be chilling out together. We've got those exclusive keynote speakers that we talked about. It's, again, a more intimate setting, which is always cool. And
just so you know, when you get your ticket, you'll see where you can add this on. So it's not a requirement, but if you're looking, the kind of what I've been saying, for those who want more, there's Encore. So if that's you, if you're looking for the opportunity to connect in a more intimate setting, this will be smaller in scope and scale, but we're bringing the power with some really, really powerful keynotes and some special activities that we have planned on this day. For those of you guys who were part of the extra day last year, you know how we try to make sure we deliver on that day. So when you get your ticket, whether it's a general admission or a VIP ticket, you can elect to add this option or not. It's an option for you. This is smaller, so there's not a lot of availability. So just kind of be aware of once this may sell out before general admission or VIP.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to recap on that Encore Day, we're going to have Ryan Dice, Roland Frazier, and Mike McAllowitz hanging out with us.
Plus another, we have actually a couple more to share next time.
Stay tuned for the next reveal to learn about the others that'll be there on Encore Day. But again, if you're interested in hearing from those folks, hanging out with those folks in a more intimate setting, then I would highly recommend the Encore ticket here. I'm going to leave this up on the screen, Wesley, because it is time to give away a VIP ticket, and I need to load up the old wheel here.
Yes.
So give me 1 second, and Wesley,
make sure you scan the QR code. You get in on the raffle. For those of you who have been to any of our events that we've been at before, you know, one of the big things that we're known for is our giveaways and our raffles. And so make sure you get ready for this, because what will happen is everyone, first of all, you must be present to win. Number one. Number two, everyone will have to chant. There we go, Jay. Yes. Chant, spin that wheel. That's kind of our thing that we do. If you're able to stand up at your desk and chant, even better. You get some bonus points.
I gotta tell you, there are a ton of people in this wheel. So give me 1 second here so I can get them all added. And I think I have to, how do I, remove that source. And now I can add a new one. Here we go.
See Chase vibe coding here.
Yes. All right.
Wow.
Check it out. You can't even see the names. There's so many of them. But let's get it going, Wesley. You know what to do.
Right, you know, Paulson's on here with us, and he's standing up. I like it, Paulson. Thank you for the support, Paulson. Appreciate it.
Here we go. We're gonna
spin
that wheel. Spin that wheel. Our lucky winner of a VIP ticket to the 2025 Level Up Summit is Michael Petranos. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Michael, congratulations. The team is going to reach out to get in touch with you to get you squared away with your ticket. Congrats on the VIP ticket there. Cool. And I can replace. I can go over here. We can go back, and boom, we're back. So congratulations, Mike. We just did our ticket giveaway. We're going to end here with this cool GIF on this last slide. Let me see if I can get there we go. Thank you, Wesley. So yes, thank you so much for hanging out on our first of 2 speaker reveal webinar parties that we're going to have the second one in 2 weeks. Remember, that was just about half of the speakers that we're bringing to this year's event.
Give us some comments in there if you're pumped on the speakers and you're ready. Let's I'm really excited, and hopefully you guys are as well. We're looking forward to seeing you guys in October.
I'm so pumped up. Every year I get there, I'm just like, whoa, this is insane. And this year for sure is going to be even more. It's the biggest one we've ever done. There's going to be over 1,000 people from the high level community there. And I'm pumped up. So hopefully you can join us. Grab your ticket again before they're gone. Hopefully you can make it to the extra day this year, the Encore Day. I'm pretty excited about that one myself. And we'll hang out for just another second so everybody can get a chance to scan the QR. And we'll see everybody else in about 2 weeks for the next one. Right, Wesley?
This is ready for the 10-hour flight.
Love it. Big shout out to all of our international attendees. We really appreciate you guys making the trip. And I think it's a testament to the quality of the event. It's worth the
Well, it was amazing if you think about it, Chase, because we had events this year in Dubai, UK, and Australia, and the turnout was amazing. Mm-hmm. And it's just wild to see the ecosystem and the customers in these international markets just to come out and support like they did. It was really, really cool.
Oh, yeah. The high level community shows out. And we can't wait to see everybody in Dallas. So I think we're heading to Air Canada website right now, Cameron. Let's go. We'll see you there. I'm pumped. The 13th is my birthday. Nice, Tammy. All right. Well, hopefully we get to hang out and celebrate together. With that, I think we can wrap it up. And again, we'll see you guys for the second reveal in 2 weeks. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.